feel good. Always feel good. We'll be ready to play, and we're a good challenge, obviously. And hopefully, weather clear out. We'll have 3 good ball games.
What does South Carolina bring to the table this year? I know they lost a good number of guys last year.
Well, I think they like us a lot, and their starting pitching is good. And we got 3 good starting pitchers. They got 3 guys who can go out there and do some good things for them. And we got some experienced guys in the order, so it's going to be a challenge for our pitchers. And it'll be a great experience for both teams and all the fans. And looking forward to Friday night.
Has Reed really solidified himself now in the order?
Yeah, Reed's done a nice job. He's done a nice job in the 2-hole, and he's also, played good defense for us. Made a nice play in that ball in left center field. That was a big play at the time, and just continually gets his hits. He's got a lot of confidence up there, so we need to keep him in that groove.
Your bats are 10 runs now in 3 of the last 4 games. Mm-hmm. Talk about that and how big that is to have that kind of confidence at the plate.
Well, it feels good to score runs. And we had to tonight because we got 5 themselves, so we did a good we did a good job of taking care of the opportunities that we had. We got some big hits with men on base. It feels good. Slayton's done a really nice job getting on base. His on base percentage has been really good. He's been banging away a lot of walks and scoring runs and that type of thing. So he's done a nice job. And down through the order, it's been somebody different all the time. But we had in the middle of our order to do a good job today.
Any additional burden on you guys to get this series against Carolina turned around, or new season, new year, that sort of thing?
Just play ball Friday, and work as hard as you can on Friday. Play the same thing on Saturday and Sunday.
Is it a challenge at all to keep that out of the guys' heads, just the way that South Carolina's won this season?
There's nothing in anybody's head. We just want to play baseball Friday night, play baseball Saturday, play baseball Sunday.
The plan just goes, somebody else is coming down. So just go out there and throw strikes, and I got the utmost confidence in our guys that we're going to pitch well and hit well this weekend.
How difficult has it been to take for you and some of the veterans on this team that South Carolina's really had the upper hand in the series the last few years?
They've had a great run these last 5 or 6 years, and kudos to them. One of the best, programs in the country these last couple of years, but this year's this year. Hopefully we go out there and play well, and we got 3 games to prove what we're made of.
Does that add any more burden on you guys? Can they go into this series a little bit more loose, or is it just new team, new season, that type of thing?
Yeah, it's a new season for me. I thought we'll be ready to go, and I'm ready to go, and I feel like most of our guys have been ready to go, and one more weekend before we get into ACC play. So that's what we're looking at.
Friday night, under the lights against South Carolina, does it get any better than that in the regular season?
In the regular season, no. But it'd be nice to get there in Omaha. But it's a great honor to get to pitch, in this great rivalry. But like anything, we're just going to take it one pitch at a time. And I think we've got some guys in the bullpen. They're going to take care of it when it comes that time.
I know that the ACC season is what really counts, but do you look at them as a barometer to what maybe you guys can expect the rest of the way when you play these guys?
Yeah, it's weird. In football or basketball, you can kind of look that way. But baseball, anybody can beat anybody. We can show up the first weekend and play the worst team in the ACC and get beat 2 out of 3, then finish the year, first in the Atlantic, or in our division. So I think we, it's a good test. I think what it is. It's a rivalry game, a rivalry series, and I think we'll be up for the task this weekend.
Is there any kind of sleepless nights anymore so for you the next few nights? Just any anxiousness, excitement?
No. If I sleep 6 hours, it's a pretty good night for me most of the time. So same kind of sleep I'll get for any kind of game.
I know you have nothing to do with what's going on at the plate, but the way they're hitting right now, how does that feel good for you going into Friday night, knowing they're seeing the balls well they are right now?
Yeah, teams play different when you're up 1-0 as opposed to down 1-0. And it's a proven fact. So we can get a run on the board early like we did the other day. We loosened up and played pretty well. So I got the utmost confidence in these guys, and they'll get some hits for me, and hopefully I pitch good enough to give them a win.
We got a lot of season left. We've played, 7 games now, and so we got 49 ball games to play. So we've got a long season ahead of us. Obviously, this is an important weekend for us, but so we'll be ready to play on Friday. We're ready to play Saturday. We'll be ready to play on Sunday.
The way Crown and Irwin have pitched, feel real confident with those 2 guys.
I always feel confident with those guys going on, but we also are facing guys that have got some experience for them too. So it's going to be I don't anticipate anybody running away one way or the other. It's going to be one of those things where you got to get your time of hits, you got to play good defense, don't give each other any extra outs, and got to throw strikes and keep people off base. It's simple things that we always talk about, and just relax and go play.
When you look at this Sunday, what has Brody done and what's he going to have to do?
Brody's just got to be Brody. He's been really good for us in the fall, really good for us in the early spring, and his first couple outings have been good. So I expect him to go down there and pitch well and be aggressive and do all the things he's been doing for us.
We haven't had great success against them lately, but I think this year we're going to turn that around.
How big is it to get that first win here in the home game Friday night?
It's huge because it's a confidence booster for us and gives us energy going into Saturday and Sunday. And hopefully we can keep going through the weekend and just grab at least 2 or 3.
Does this feel like a different team offensively than that first weekend at this point?
It does. I mean, we were hitting the ball all right the first weekend. We just had nothing to show for it. And I think everything's starting to click. And, I think we can keep it rolling.